What is going on, everybody? Super Yuki for Life here once again, and welcome you guys to my Week 4 NFL picks. I can't believe it's been Week 4 already in the NFL season. I feel like the NFL season is going by a little too fast for my taste. But with that being said, I'm going to get right to the picks. Starting with the Thursday night game between the Niners and the Rams happening tonight. San Francisco's been struggling the last 2 weeks, especially on offense, being able to generate a consistent running game with Colin Kaepernick, Frank Gore, but I've been really impressed with the defenses of both Seattle and Indianapolis in these last 2 weeks against San Francisco, containing Colin Kaepernick, making him a pocket passer, which is something he's not really comfortable with, along with RG3, but we'll get into RG3 and the rest of this later. I'll go with San Francisco, I should say, over St. Louis to rebound and get back to the winning ways. Baltimore at Buffalo. I'll go with Baltimore on this one. Baltimore's defense really impressed me last week in their win over Indianapolis. Not Indianapolis. Houston. Allowing just 9 points. The defense and their special teams was really impressive in that game. As for Buffalo, coming off a loss to the Jets, rookie quarterback transition type of thing, I do think E.J. Manuel is the answer at quarterback. It's just that it's going to be a long, bumpy road for them. So I'll go with Baltimore to go to 3-1. Cincinnati at Cleveland. Cincinnati is coming off a very grinding it out type of win over Green Bay, where they were down 17 points. Got to give them a lot of credit for not just nailing it in. They really fought hard, and they beat a very good team. The Packers beat Aaron Rodgers at home, and defensively, I think they're on the way to being a top 5 defense in the league. That's just my opinion. Cleveland's coming off their first win over Minnesota last week. Brian Hoyer, I think he had a bit of a flash in the pan type of game. I'll go with Cincinnati to win this game pretty comfortably, I think, going to 3-1. Chicago at Detroit. I'll go. Ooh, man, this is. I think this could be the game of the week, in my personal opinion, along with a couple of other games. But I think this game is going to be a very good one, a very physical football game, in my personal opinion. I like Chicago. I like Chicago a lot. I like how finally the Chicago Bears are becoming more of an offensive team with a head coach who's quarterback minded, which I think is something that Jay Cutler is going to benefit a lot from, especially against a Detroit secondary, which is not that very good. And I think this is going to be a shootout, in my personal opinion. I think it's going to be a shootout, like 34, 31-ish type of game. I think Chicago will win on a late field goal by Robbie Gould. The Giants, the Chiefs. Oh boy, the Giants, man. I knew they weren't going to be good this year, but I just didn't think they were going to be this bad. Oh boy, 38-0. Eli Manning is sacked 7 or 8 times. I think the Jacksonville Jaguars had more total yards on offense than the Giants did. That's absolutely pathetic. As for the Chiefs, coming off a win last Thursday night against the Eagles, I'll go with the Chiefs. I really can't see anything that will end the Giants' suffering anytime soon. Especially given the fact that the Chiefs have the most sacks on defense than anybody in the league. They are the only team in the league that has yet to turn the ball over at least one time. If I'm right about that or something, but Alex Smith doing a great job of not turning the ball over. Jamal Charles run the ball effectively. The Chiefs are a force to be reckoned with in the AFC East. Denver got to watch out. Minnesota, what the hell? Pittsburgh at Minnesota. I was kind of leaning towards Pittsburgh a little bit, but I'm going with Minnesota at home, just because I think Adrian Peterson's going to go crazy on that Pittsburgh defense. it'll be a good close game, but I think Minnesota will get their first win. Arizona at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is just a mess, both on the field, off the field, so I'll go with Arizona. Indianapolis at Jacksonville. I really don't even have to tell you who's going to win that game. Seattle at Houston. Seattle, I think, this is going to be a very important game for Seattle because they have to be able to win on the road. I mean, great at home. Absolutely, they haven't lost a game in almost 2 years, but they have to be able to win on the road. They won barely against Carolina in Week 1, but this is going to be a different animal because of the more explosive offense with Matt Schaub and Andre Johnson, Arian Foster, and Owen Daniels, stuff like guys like that. They have to be able to win this game on the road. If they do that, watch out. This could be the NFC favorite in the Super Bowl. Jets at the Titans. I'll go with the Titans to win this one. I'm really impressed with Jake Locker. I really am impressed with how he's able to handle being a starter in the NFL. The same with Geno Smith too. I mean, Geno Smith made some nice throws in the first few weeks, but I'm more impressed with the Titans in general with their defense and with Jake Locker's play. Philadelphia at Denver. Denver is just clicking on all cylinders right now, so I'm going to go with Denver. Washington at Oakland. I'll go with Oakland, I guess. I mean, I really do think they'll be able to defensively contain RG3 much like the other three opponents did with Philly, Green Bay, and Detroit. Although Detroit kind of struggled, I think RG3 had a much better time with Detroit than he did his first 2 weeks with Philly and Green Bay. But he's got to be able to protect. He's got to be able to protect the football. Going head first instead of feet first is, I know he's a competitor. He wants to fight for every yard, but in that situation where you have to protect the ball, you gotta go feet first. I'll go with Oakland to win this game, and Washington to really go 0-4. Dallas at San Diego. This looks to be like the classic trap game or the classic left out game for the Dallas Cowboys. I'll pick Dallas to win. It will not surprise me if San Diego beats them. Won't surprise me one bit. New England at Atlanta. Sunday Night Football game. New England just keeps trucking along. They're not winning pretty. They're not winning fancy, but they're going to get healthy. So they're going to get Gronkowski back, and once he gets back, that offense will be a lot more. Not I wouldn't say explosive. It's going to be a lot more. It'll just be better. That's a better way to describe it. Their offense will be better with Gronkowski back. And then the Monday Night Football game, a good one, very, very good one. Miami at New Orleans. I'll go with Miami. I'm really impressed with Miami. I didn't think they were going to beat Atlanta last week. I was dead wrong. I said this team was going to be a contention for the AFC East title with New England. And Ryan Tannehill, I think he is definitely the best quarterback they've had since Marino. Without question. Those are my picks. Hope you enjoyed them. Until next time, Stu Gates for Live signing off. Peace.